Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Philadelphia. In now, Carlos Santana. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Up around the face. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Nola, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State, who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. And it's full now, 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Just getting started here in Philly. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
Trying to count 2-2.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in now, Carlos Santana. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for one, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 8.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Ramos, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Ramos goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Lays off 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. At the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Strike called, now the throw down. Well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So next to the plate for the Phils, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Now batting, Odubel. Who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. And that retires the side. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. To third. There is Franco. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hoskins a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery's there. And there's one away. So now Carlos Santana. Base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High pop up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Dribbled up the line. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hernandez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Throw won't get him. Ready now, Wilson Ramos trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
How about it?
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the... Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Cabrera.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Oh, and he misses it. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. Standing in, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 0-1 the count. There goes Torres off of first. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Giancarlo Stanton now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
3-2 full count. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here's a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and you're... Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Voigt gloves it, and he can only avoid this so long as they put the tag on him here for the first out. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hot shot down the line, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hoskins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Franco has it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0. He's on the move again from first. Hit on the ground out for short. To second for 1. On to first. And that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into. So here's Hechavarria now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hechavarria, the former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The 0-1 delivery. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. Now to the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting at an even 400.
Cabrera.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Now in the box, Vince Velasquez. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike three called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. Into the second deck and gone. Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off the Aroldis Chapman is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike 0-1. Pereira at second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. And that one got a piece of him. So digging in now, Michael Franco. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hand.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. In there at the knees, strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. And that misses inside 1-0. Cabrera stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Andrew McCutcheon will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Into the box now, Vince Velasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, fielder number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The no-look flip, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. There goes Torres off of first. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Del Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that is ready once again. Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Luis Garcia takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's running. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He was retired, fielded ground ball last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now as Dribble Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Luke Voigt. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around. Down the shin. 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutcheon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fool that bad. Pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in. Runner goes for second. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and they'll get. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. So stepping in, Luis Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Popped him up. Andujar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Inside and low, 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish. This one off. Austin Romine will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Dominguez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Yankees, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.